And battles are never won alone. They are won together. Because together is stronger. Tied tight, united we stand. In honor of one child's wish. And inspired by the fire in his fight. Join the kingdom.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the KingJay podcast. My name's Ryland Strauss, and I'll be your guys' host throughout this entire show. Now, I thought I'd start everything off with just a quick intro on what this podcast is all about, what you guys can expect out of it, my reasoning for creating it, as well as what my goals are with it moving forward. Now, I know some of you may already know the KingJay story, but for those of you who don't, KingJay was my older brother, Ryland Strauss. He battled through cancer for just about 2 years, but sadly passed away November 14th, 2017 at the age of 18. Now, although he did pass away, he left behind a pretty cool story. He happened to be Children's Wish Foundation's 25,000th wish. Now, they're now partnered with Make-A-Wish Foundation, all under one, just to create one amazing organization to be able to help even more families and children and grant more wishes. Now, his original wish was these shoes right here, where he fused together some of his favorite shoes all into one to create one amazing pair. Now, since he happened to be the 25,000th wish, they decided to go above and beyond, and they started an entire apparel line in his name under KingJay, where the proceeds go right back into funding more wishes for other children in similar situations, which was exactly what he was all about. Now, my reasoning for creating this podcast is sharing this story, going through such a difficult 2 years of my life. It's something that I'm very comfortable with doing. I enjoy it, I love it, and I know for many it's such difficult waters to go through. No one should have to know how to go about it. It's sadly something that's a part of life though, and unfortunately some people have to go through it, but I figured if I'm able to just share my story and his story and be able to help give a different perspective on how to go about it, then I figured if I'm able to help people through this, then why not? Now, what you guys can expect out of this podcast is I'll be going from the very beginning, right from before he was diagnosed, all the way up till today. I'll be going into every detail about it all, the good times, the bad times, as well as the impact that Children's Wish Foundation had on it, the power of what a wish truly has, as well as I'll be bringing in guest speakers, some from Make-A-Wish Foundation, some friends, family, some from the medical side. That way you guys are able to gain a full perspective on it all, and we're able to help you to the full capability. Now, I know some of you may already know the KingJay story from before, and for those of you who have ordered some from the apparel line, I truly thank you. And for those of you who may be looking to order some more online right now at KingJay.org, you may notice that there's some sizes that are unavailable right now, but I decided I'm going to go ahead and create more styles, get more clothing options out there. That way we're able to help fund more wishes for other kids in similar situations. Now, my goals for this podcast is I want to be able to make this brand even greater and bigger than it already is right now. So that way, and as well as create other revenue streams, such as hopefully we're able to get to that point through this podcast where we're able to give those proceeds right back in to other kids in similar situations. So that way we're able to fund more wishes and even just help guide siblings and families through such a difficult time in their lives. Now, as well, I know everyone has a different perspective on how to go about it. Not everyone is, well, no one for that fact is programmed the same. Everyone is different. Everyone thinks and acts different, which is, it's all a part of life. It's how humans are. And I figured if I'm able to just give a different perspective on it all and help share my story through this and give my tips on how to go about it, how I've gone about it, and how this has helped me become a better person. Having to lose a brother at the age of 15, it's never easy, no matter what age you are, whether you're 100 or you're 2, it's always difficult no matter what. So I just want to be able to give some guidance in any way that I can for those families who are looking for a way on how to go about it. If I'm able to help those family siblings in those similar situations, then that makes all the difference for me. Now, like I said, this is just going to be a quick intro into it all, so thank you very much for tuning in. I'm extremely excited to get this going, and I hope you guys tune in for the first episode. Thank you. Thank you very much for tuning in to today's episode on the King Jay podcast. Whether you're listening on your favorite podcast app or watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share with all your friends and family, as our goal is to grow this as big as possible so we're able to reach this podcast to as many people as possible who are potentially looking for some guidance through a tough time in their lives, and be able to help fund future wishes for other kids in need, and just be able to make as big of an impact as possible. Thank you.
Join the kingdom.